Hey everyone, Kevin here from PlaySomeVideoGames.com, here to talk to you a little bit about The Evil Within. While investigating the scene of a gruesome mass murder, Detective Sebastian and his partners encounter a mysterious and powerful force. After seeing the slaughter of his fellow officers, Sebastian is ambushed and knocked unconscious. When he awakens, he finds himself in a world where hideous creatures wander among the dead, facing unimaginable terror and fighting for survival. Sebastian embarks on a frightening journey to unravel what's behind this evil force. When I decided to pop this game in, I didn't really have too much going on for expectations. I've always been a fan of the survival horror games, but hadn't really played one in quite some time. Resident Evil having made the shift to a more action-style gameplay, and while we haven't seen Silent Hill in a long time, there's been a gap in the market for this type of game. Other than being a horror game and being published by Bethesda, one of my personal favorite developers, I knew nothing about it. Now, I will try to remain as spoiler-free as possible so I don't give anything away. The opening scene does a great job to kind of grab you in and give you a what the heck is going on vibe right from the start and had me hooked. However, warning, the voice acting is really bad. Like, think House of the Dead in arcades bad. As the game begins to unfold, it becomes painfully clear that some of the same creative team behind Resident Evil 4 worked on this game as well. Now, that's not a bad thing overall, as that was one of my favorites. However, some levels do seem like you could have taken out Sebastian, plugged in Leon Kennedy, and you wouldn't even known the difference. Overall, the gameplay and controls feel just as clunky as slow as the Resident Evil games did in the past. Many of the game's atmospheres as well as villain designs are truly top-notch. The game gives you a feeling of tension pretty consistently. Not every enemy can be taken down with a handgun or a shotgun, assuming you happen to actually have ammo for once, and you might have to run, although your stamina is limited, and hide under a bed or in a closet and hope whatever it is chasing you doesn't find you and one-hit kill you in the process. All in all, if you're a fan of survival horror, it is definitely worth a playthrough, especially if you're jonesing for an experience to bring you back to the good old days. It just doesn't do anything to improve or push the genre forward at all, and still has some of the same nagging problems the genre has had over the years. The Evil Within is currently available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Be sure to head over to PlaySomeVideoGames.com to read my full review. And as always, boys and girls, never stop gaming.